Hi, how are you? It's Trapson here, and welcome back to our adventures in Diablo 4. Last episode, we completed some Nightmare Dungeons, and today we are going to attempt to fight a world boss. There's only 3 of us here. This place is level 90 plus, and we are all below level 75, so we'll see how this goes. I'm the highest level in this 3-man group right now. We are on we're on the Eternal Realms, so I'm not surprised that there is not too many people here. But let's see how this goes, guys. And we beat him. Oh, we're doing damage. Probably get him down. Take us a while though. I'll watch out. We have 15 minutes to get him down. Some health went down. Get a couple of spots. Interesting to see how much DPS people are doing. Might not get him down in the amount of time. Like, it's pretty slow DPS. There's only 3 of us, though. See what we're at like 7 minutes. Get this health pot. I'm out of spirit. Whoop! You got wrecked. Is he resin me? No, I'll survive. Okay, well, we gotta watch out for that. People are dying now. It's not good. Including me.
I need more spirit.
Stay out of the gold stuff. kill this, maybe. Three more minutes and we're at half.
Low on spirits.
I think everybody else left. It's just me. The other two people left. I guess they didn't believe we could beat it. We got to half in 2 minutes. I think it takes... We would be able to do it, I think. See where we're at. Our build isn't very good single target, though. I don't think we can do it, guys. It's just us. We've got a minute and a half to get to the half point, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
I do not have enough spirit.
Our DPS has gone down significantly since we've lost the two other people. We tried, guys. It's too bad. Weren't able to get him down. I could stay there for the next 8 minutes, but we would just fail. So we might as well just move on to like a nightmare dungeon or something like that. That was kind of sad. I was kind of hoping like people would just show up as the, like, you know, the boss was up. So what dungeon should we do? Charnel House. I don't think we've done that. What does it have? Lightning Caller, Empowered Elites, Poison Enchanted, Monster Burning Damage, Monster Burning Resist, and Unstoppable Monsters. Yeah, we've done this one. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Eternal Realms are pretty much, I wouldn't say dead, but they ain't what they used to be. I guess it's dead. I don't know. Depends when you're playing. I assume evening, like, is the best time. This is like, you know, 2 p.m. on a weekend, so I thought it'd be an alright time, but it's probably a lot better, like 7 p.m. or something like that. This one guy said before the fight, he's like, this is the most people I've seen at a world boss. There's like 3 of us. Alright, here we go. Time to level up again. Get our glyphs going.
Made it without me.
I have heard though that 80 to 100 is it's kind of rough. Because right now, we're pretty much in the end game. And all you're doing from like 80 to 100 is just, I guess, nightmare dungeons. And you're just pretty much just grinding for ancestral gear, which is what we're doing right now. Which is why I think they should probably release like another world tier that's just kind of like, you know, gives you more XP, you get more gold for monsters, and I don't know if another upgrade of like legendary type needs to be added, but they could make it to where the only legendaries that drop in this tier are ancestral.
At the new moon. Go to the cells and gather. The new ones are weak. Feed them to the maggots. We need more meat. Vardock. I need more spirits.
Because it is kind of a letdown when you see like a Sacred Legendary in World Tier 4. Because really all you're doing with that Legendary is just hoping that the aspect is good. So that you could put it on to an Ancestral Legendary piece. I think they should have like a World Tier 5. And then have like a capstone boss at level like 80 to 85. Maybe even level 90. And they could make that Uber Lilith. But they just nerf it a bit. So that, you know, level, I guess, 90s can do it. And then after level 90, you're officially in the end game, and then it's only like 10 levels, and those 10 levels won't be that bad because, you know, you're getting a significant XP boost for being in World Tier 5. This is going to be a decent amount of time, like 74 to 100. Probably looking at another like what, 40 hours of gameplay, maybe. Maybe more than that. Maybe 50. We'll see what happens. I'm in no rush. I honestly think my rogue might actually hit level 100 before my druid does. Because I will be trying to get the rogue up faster because I want him to, you know, try to finish the seasonal journey. And we'll be getting increased XP during the season because we put those like put Smoldering Ash into like an XP boost, which gives you like, I don't know, 10, I think more than 10% XP. So that should help the rogue catch up. The rogue also seems much faster than the druid.
I must wait a moment.
The corpse piles. One thing we need to do though, we gotta get our renown up. I'm not too sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll just keep doing the Tree of Whispers renown farm. Or we just do new dungeons that we haven't done before that offer different favors. So I noticed we're not getting many new dungeons from our sigils at the moment. Maybe get some new ones soon. Faceless Shrine. Maybe that's a new one. We'll check that out.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, what do we get there? Sacred Boots. With an aspect we don't really care for.
I'm not
Too
ready
bad.
yet.
That's why I think they need a new world tier, man. Every time when you get a legendary, it shouldn't be like, oh, it's sacred, that sucks.
I'm out of spirit.
Yeah, the game will be a lot better, I think, by Season 3. And then if Season 3 is bad, like, if it doesn't work out, then I don't know, man. Diablo will be in a rough spot. Like, if people don't like the ladder system, and there isn't as many quality of life changes people expected there to be.
I'm not ready yet.
Then, yeah. Path of Exile's gonna take over. That's just how it'll be, probably.
I must wait a moment.
There we go. Final corpse pile. Heretics Asylum, nice. Don't think we've done that either. Just got off here. Alright, let's level up exploit. We get another level of that. Let's see what we got. We got some Sacred Legendary Pants. With an aspect we don't really want. It's too bad. Yeah, they have to get rid of Sacreds. I don't mind it with World Tier... For World Tier 4, like... But they really do need a World Tier 5. I think that would be really smart, man. What the heck happened there? Are we lagging? A little bit. Yeah, that's what they should do. They should make the boss to World Tier 5 Lilith. Like this one here, Echo of Hatred. And then add like a new boss for World Tier 5. That's like the pinnacle boss of the game. Maybe make it I don't know. Or they can just add a new boss for World Tier 4 and maybe fight Astaroth. The Astaroth fight was pretty cool. That was one of the fights I enjoyed the most. Or like Duriel. You can make a Duriel. Any of those bosses, and then make Lilith, you know, still the Uber boss of the game. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And we'll check out these new sigils that we got. Heretics Asylum. What else we got? There's another one. Hopefully I picked it up. I think it's Heretics Asylum. That was it. There was another one, though. Ancient Reservoir? Yeah, I think that's what it was. Not sure if we've done this one. We'll check it out. So we get Thorns, Blood Blister, Monster Cold Damage, Monster Poison Resist, and Armor Breakers. Yeah, we haven't done this one before. Let's check it out. That's good. We're getting sigils for dungeons we haven't done. Yeah, I gotta go this way. That's the thing. This is a change I think is going to happen too. When you like click on the map, you should probably just teleport into the dungeon. That's got to be something that happens in the future. So I always like assume in my mind that I'm in the dungeon. I don't know why, but it just makes sense to me that it should be that way. The blood blister's coming up. Game's got it's a good game though. Like the bones of the game is good. It just needs a little bit more meat for the end game. That's it. Like 1 to 50 is a lot of fun. Having a bunch of fun on my rogue, like just getting to the first capstone dungeon. And I think like 50 to 70 is pretty good too, because the world opens up. You got Hell Tides, you got Nightmare Dungeons, and then it just starts to slow down from 70 to 100. And the thing is, people usually get into World Tier 4 at like 66, 64, 65. So I'll say like level 65 to 100. They need to put something there. Which is why I think 85 or even like 80 to 90, they really do need another world tier. Maybe we'll see that in Season 2. Which will be in October. And then Season 3 will be in January. And that'll be a big, huge season. It's the beginning of the new year. It's really going to show players like what to expect for 2024 Diablo 4. Path of the Blind. I think we've done that one.
I must wait a moment. I need more spirits.
Get out of there. Well, one thing I'm trying to farm here, I'm just looking for better pieces for Pulverize. And I'm thinking about trying to build like a Shred NATO build. It'd be cool to go back to Werewolf again. Or at least get to see what like a cool werewolf build is all about. Like we had a kind of a fun one, but there's some really strong werewolf builds for Druid. And they're fast. I like builds that have like a lot of movement speed. I think that's why I like Rogue a lot. This is awesome though. I love just crushing mobs with pulverize.
Making my way across the Delta was a little bit tricky, but I've had tougher. Now, I just need to find this cursed pool, collect a flask full, and get back to the witch to grab my coin. Easy gold.
Guess it wasn't so easy. I think Summoner is probably my favorite affix to run into as a pulverized druid. Just proc so much more energy. And there's more mobs around us. There we go, the ancient statue. We have to return that to the pedestal. It's gotta be up here, I guess. It's cool how we ran into that. We just like... This dungeon, I think this dungeon's made well. It's like linear. Kind of like the dungeons like that. There's just like one way to go, and you know, we just go here, we drop this off. That was good. And then we just got to go down this way, probably pick up the other one, pick it up, run back. A little bit of backtracking, but not too much.
Wait a moment.
There we go, we leveled up, almost 75. We're now on the final quarter of levels that we need to get to 100. This will be the longest, though. It's gonna take quite a while. Supposedly we're not even halfway. I think halfway is like supposedly like level 85 or something like that. I don't know if that's true though. It's probably changed after all the updates they've had. Let's go up one more. The glyph we're trying to get next is Grizzly. 20% damage while in werebear form. We'll also get 10 willpower. Let's see if it's up here. I kind of wish games had longer beta periods. Like, they would just be so much better on release. Like, I bet there's a bunch of games out there right now that had, like, a bunch of hype at the start of release. And now, like, everyone got disappointed because the game wasn't really finished. And now and then nobody comes back to the game. And it's actually an amazing game. All it needs is a community behind it. There's probably so many games like that. I think New World's probably like that. That game had a lot of issues at the start, and it was a cool game. I think there's still a decent player base, though, that plays it. The cool thing about MMOs, too, is, like, you don't really need that many people to make it fun. Like, really all you need is just one server. That's awesome, right? The monolith. The Tomb Lord. This game called Tibia, they only have like, I don't know, like 20k people playing at a time, so sometimes less. And that game's still awesome. No, they don't have too many people playing. Because really, on a server, you really only need like 200 people for that game to make it fun, or like 500 to make it awesome. Yeah, any server with over 1,000 people on it is doing pretty damn well.
My burden is too great.
Okay, did we get any? Finally, some ancestral gear. While Hurricane is active, gain +2 ranks of shape-shifting skills. Not bad. And how are the stats on it? 5% spirit cross reduction, 40 int, shadow, total armor while in werewolf form. Maybe we'll hold on to that. Could be good for a werewolf build. Roll off the shadow resist. And we'll keep getting the exploit up. We're trying to get it to level 15. And then we'll focus on werebear. I just hope this doesn't happen. It won't happen in Diablo, though. I think Diablo will always have its, player base. But it did miss out on, like, the hype. The hype train's over now. It's done. And it missed out on it. Like, a game has to be, like, so polished for, like, it to not get like a bunch of negative publicity, because this game got so much negative publicity. So many people were making, like, at the beginning though there was good reviews, and then like after a month or so, like the bad reviews started pouring in.
You can still use these.
It's not a bad game, it just needs a bit of time. They need to build up the end game, and that's the hardest thing to do with like these kinds of games. Alright guys, well that is going to be the end of today's episode. We didn't really get any upgrades, but we got some cool boots that we can potentially use in a Hurricane, werewolf build, like Shred NATO. But as always guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.